Um, so hi, Larry. We're Team IKEA, and we're here today to go over the OctoDiverter website comp that we came up with for you. We'll just start by sharing our screen here. Perfect. Move on. Hey, so going over the brand chosen logos, font, and style, we decided that we need to find kind of a consistent appearance for the site to go along with it. We also had to be, very conscious of our design choices as to not clash with this already established brand. So in our market research, which we already assume you kind of know a bit about, since you most likely did the same type of research for this project as well, but we'll go over briefly it anyways, as to show our design kind of rationale choices. So kind of what we first did was we looked over very successful e-commerce sites that were out there. We found that kind of like the most modern looking sites were the obvious go-to for this design, with a large group of customers also browsing on their phones as well. So we knew that a well laid out mobile version was essential. Also, streamlining the site into a very easy, simple experience was the way to go. And it's been shown as an effective formula um, with the kind of like the main products or the focus being there right away, and any subsequent scroll just showing more info on this product to be very easily and digestible. And then here we have some other examples of other kind of successful sites. The most successful e-commerce sites out there are, to no one's surprise, Walmart and Amazon. And while those sites are not really an accurate representation as to what we try to accomplish, as they have a kind of a sheer volume of items, most e-commerce sites take away from that is the fact that customers like variety. And the more, sorry, and are more interested when the sites display many items. So for the OctoDiverter site, we show few options as well, just below on the main page, and then have a link accessible to a separate shop page showing all the accessories. Finally, there are also an engaging aspect of an automatic video showing kind of like the how to use and assembly of the product. We found that successful sites that sell products need an assembly video of some sort, usually straight on their sites. So we definitely knew that was a must-have and added it in there. All right. And now we're going to show the actual prototype for this website. So I'll be just sharing my screen here. Perfect. So you can all view it. Perfect. Wonderful. So here we have kind of the main page of the OctoDiverter site. We approached it as kind of as a customer who is not really familiar as what a diverter is, or kind of why they need it, why it's essential. So we want this site to be very easy and very digestible to them, as to understand what this product is, and then hopefully by the end of it, they'll be on the way to purchase one. So right off the bat, is kind of like your homepage, what you see right off the bat. So it's very obvious, this is the OctoDiverter, give a bit of explanation. This background image, kind of a placeholder we thought to kind of set the mood. This product deals with water and water conservation. And then right down below, we have a perfect button, go like, why divert? Why do you need this diverter? And we'll go straight down to this menu option that gives you a little explanation, what the diverter is, kind of like the benefits over it. And you can also see kind of right off the bat, we wanted to go through this very modern feeling website. So the color palette very muted, only showing a kind of like sprinkles of those blues and dark blues throughout the website as an accent tone. So once the customer have kind of read through, like what's a divider, what are their benefits, they're kind of convinced. If they need more explanation, they can jump to the frequently asked questions where there'll be more information on the product, or go straight to the shop as well. And below, we decided to have this little kind of comparison chart, to like a kind of your lead competitor, which would be Amazon, due to their kind of very cheap and fast delivery. But here we kind of show, like why ours is superior why the price point is maybe a bit higher, but it's overall a better product. Scrolling a bit down, here we have the assembly video we talked about before, with also kind of little installation PDF down below here in case they need the actual the kind of paper version. And in case someone has already purchased the product and just need to jump straight to the installation, we have it here on the top menu button where we'll jump straight to this video as well. And here is one of the options, what we were talking about before as well with the shop. So it shows kind of like the 3 main kits you sell, where they can have a quick view on the items here. And this pop-up will kind of pop up, of course, giving you the description and what this products include, where they can add the cart and buy now. Or they can shop all and see the whole page of product you sell. Here we have the frequently asked questions as before. They can easily scroll through the main questions and the answer will pop up on the side here. And finally, on this main page, we have a contact where if anybody have any additional questions or concern, they can email you directly here. Okay. So now jumping on to the shop all page. We wanted to keep it consistent with what we already have, a very clean and modern site. So it's very easily laid out, 3x3, where they can see kind of the kits being the priority and then all the additional items on the side here. Again, that pop-up menu would pop up kind of like, the small description, and then they can go straight to buy now, will lead you to the cart. The cart is very straightforward, just giving you like the price and total what you would expect. But down below here, we have a bundle with rain barrel option, which you stated before that you might want to include. So just giving you a bit of description, like why you might want to bundle with the rain barrel, save money on shipping and all that sort of stuff here. So that's the main site. And then we have the mobile version, which is the exact same thing, just in a much linear vertical format. So everything is much easier for anyone on a smartphone. We also have the frequently asked questions section shown as a drop-down menu for easy access, as well as our little navigation on the top being turned to this kind of little hamburger menu. So it'll be much easier for people on mobile as well. There we go. Showing you all of the functions. Perfect. And that would conclude our kind of little small presentation on our OctoDiverter website that we designed for you. Unless anybody else in my group have any final comments or final things they wish to add. I think we're good.